Ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back. This is Drew Sitz. Tonight I'm joined by Jason Issac. Did I get it right?
You got it right.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good. All right, buddy. So I was saying that you got recommended to me by James Najjar.
Yeah.
And so he said that you were one of the funny people in Chicago right now. So that's kind of high praise. So how long have you been doing comedy? And I guess introduce yourself a little bit.
I'm Jason Issac. I met James doing the open mics. I'm from the South Side.
Cool.
I've been doing comedy for like a year and some change. I think like when he says like I'm one of the funny people, like I think I just started getting like some sort of buzz.
Cool.
I think prior to like September, it was just like very much like doing the mics and then getting a show every now and then.
Okay.
In September, I won something called the Gauntlet. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Gauntlet.
No.
So the Gauntlet is it's at a bar called O'Donnell's, and it's a competition mic. So every month they do this thing where they have like 4 different tryouts, and it's run by Amy Simon. Shout out Amy Simon. She's a shit. Amy Simon's like the fucking, she's like the aunt to like all of us in comedy.
Really?
Yeah, she's like
I got to get her on the podcast.
yeah, she's like, for me at least, she's like that one fun aunt. You know what I mean? That's the way I would describe Amy. Amy's a shit.
That's awesome.
But she runs that mic. So basically, they pick 3 people every week, and then the 4th week, they bring in everybody. Everybody does a 5-minute set. If you win, you do a set on one of the other shows that she has, like, she produces. So the one I got was the Vixen, which is all the way in buttfuck McHenry. You know McHenry?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way the fuck over there.
Yeah.
So
You're on the south side, so that's what, 2 hours away probably?
yeah, I work downtown.
Okay.
I'm
still.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's still far as shit. But so that's the one that I won. And but like every week it's probably like 40 people trying out.
Wow.
And
awesome.
I got it my first try.
Congratulations, man. That's
Thank
great.
you.
First try.
First try. Yeah. felt like I had a big dick there in the set, for sure.
I bet. That's so fun.
And then
So what are the ladies like after that show? Is you just like you're swatting them away?
the ladies?
The ladies, yeah. You win the competition, right? I mean,
I won the competition. At the time, I had a girlfriend, so even if they were, I was like,
sure.
No gracias.
You were getting snuck out the back door.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, ew. Ew. You know? But around that time as well, I started my own show. Nice. And I told you I work downtown. I'm a barber.
Right, of course.
Yeah. So
I saw the tattoo, obviously.
So little scissors. It's hilarious when people like they try to start conversation, and it could be like be at Panera or something. They're like,
yeah,
you're a barber. And I'm like, wow, you're so smart. You know?
Yeah.
I think it's past you.
That's hilarious.
But it's great advertisement for it, though.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I cut a lot of the comics now. But
it's genius. Right, because as a comedian, it's hard to start in the beginning to make money. So if you can get money off of all the other poor people trying to do it, it's like you can kind of keep yourself afloat, you know?
Yeah.
As you're doing the shows too. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I love like having my job while still trying to do comedy, because that way it's like I have control of my schedule.
Yeah.
And then also like I try out a lot of my stuff on my clients.
I was going to ask you if that's how you got into it, because you were funny with the customers, right?
Yeah, I had a lot of them like gas me up and be like, you should do comedy, bro. And I was like, all right, that's a good idea.
Nice. How was the first time you did it?
First time I did it at Will Cunnington's mic, TBD.
Nice. Will's been on the show before.
Will's been on the show, yeah. That was like my first mic I ever did.
Cool.
It was like 4 minutes at his mic. I did 2. And then the same day I got picked for the Laugh Factor to the open mic as well.
Wow.
And then I ran over my time there. And
so you did good.
No. So at the Laugh Factory, they do it. They give you 3 minutes, and then they have a light in the corner. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of it's behind another light, so you can't really see it. So I didn't know that. It was my first time. And I went past my time. If you go past your time and you're not doing good, they'll put the music on. And then they go and somebody walks by and they're like, and that's Jason Issac.
Damn.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Around that time, I went by Jason Roth.
Okay.
So my that's my legal name, Jason Roth.
Okay.
I don't look like it, but
Gotcha.
it's very of the area.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was Jewish, and my mom's Mexican, and I look like this.
What is a Jewish Mexican joke? I don't know.
I have one of my jokes that I do is that how I'm not good at either one. Yeah, on the Jewish side, I got bad credit. On the Mexican side, I only work 60 hours. But that's I have a whole bit about that.
That's awesome. So your mom's Mexican.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. So you said of the area, you mean Skokie?
Yeah.
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 It's so funny because
Throw a bagel, you hit one. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, throw a bagel, you'll hit a bagel shop. I mean, geez.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Oy vey.
Oye, vey.
Oh, sorry. What is a baile? What is that?
Baile?
Something like that. It's Jewish. It's not Spanish. Bagels and bailes or something. It's like all these shops make both. I don't know.
Bialys?
Yes, got to be.
Yeah.
It's just another kind of bagel.
It's just like a kind of, it's like it's a Jewier roll. Like, that's all it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Who has the better food? Which side of the family?
I'll put it like this. For Thanksgiving, when I go to both sides,
Yeah.
I eat dessert on the Jewish side.
Right.
And then I eat the food on the other side. So my stepdad's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
And he raised me. So
Gotcha.
my Spanish sounds very like Puerto Rican-esque. So the speed of my Spanish is that of the Puerto Ricans, and then the accent is more Mexican.
Interesting. Okay. So speaking to somebody else in Spanish, they would be able to pick that up. They'd be kind of like, where are you from?
Yeah, they always ask like, where are you from?
Gotcha.
Usually I have my hair in braids, so it's very confusing for a lot of them.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, it's very Puerto Rican.
Also, you got the big poppy thick like chain.
The big poppy chain. There's like little differences in it. So like Mexicans, they speak like they have time to speak. Mexican speaks like have you ever heard like a kitchen, just any kitchen ever?
Sure, yeah, I've worked in
just walk into a Panda Express, you know what I'm saying? Ellos hablan bien lento, como oye güey, como no mames güey. Everything's dragged out.
Sure.
And a Puerto Rican, los puertorriqueños hablan como like it's all syllables. It's just all syllables, and then they break up the words.
That's so interesting.
So like the way a Mexican would say ¿por qué?, they say ¿por qué?. And then there's like lost in translation, and then they have their own slangs, and their slangs are very different. So like bus, Puerto Ricans call it la guagua.
Okay.
Don't know where the hell that came from.
What is bus in Spanish or in Mexican slang?
So I learned it in like Mexican American because we use words that Mexico doesn't use. Spanglish. So we would just say el bus.
El bus.
El bus, yeah. The bus, yeah.
Right. Interesting. Would it be auto bus or something like that? I don't even know.
El autobús?
Maybe.
Probably.
Because there's so many words like carro, right? Like okay.
Carro's not, yeah. That's
I forget what is that called where like the word sounds the same and has the same meaning.
Auto or
you know what I mean? Like
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Whatever English class you'd learn it or Spanish class, but anyways, that's so fascinating. Okay, so I have a couple friends in Pilsen. Have you ever been there before?
Yeah.
That neighborhood?
Yeah. Pilsen, we never really went around there too much when I was growing up. If we did, it was like just for the food or to visit family.
Okay.
Pilsen, like when I was growing up, was not like what it is now. So like, I remember going and seeing like a bunch of white people and like colors and shit, and it was like, this is weird. You know what I mean? Like, like it just seeing it get gentrified.
You're saying it's gentrified now?
Gentrified now.
So it was always a Hispanic neighborhood.
It was always a Hispanic neighborhood.
But now it's just gotten sort of
got whiter.
Trendy, right?
Yeah.
Looks and shit.
Yeah,
okay.
it's way nicer now. Yeah, sometimes gentrification is cool, bro. It's fucking...
Yeah. If it makes the neighborhood safer and nicer,
Hell yeah.
right? But I guess the idea is that it makes it more expensive, so then the native residents can't afford it anymore. Is that the idea? That's why it's bad.
That's why I think it. That's where it gets, I think, the negative connotation toward it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's something where if you've been there for a couple generations and your children still you didn't teach your children how to like put forth the effort and work and to help maintain what they created, then it's something where that's more of a you thing. Because I know a lot of people that they did well. They came here. They did the hard part and come into the country,
Sure.
and working their ass off so that you can have a better life.
Right.
And then you're telling me you didn't, you couldn't figure it out, bro. Like I left everything.
Yeah, I have a lot of people on the show who are immigrant kids, and it's like, yeah, there's all that pressure of like, you can't waste it. I kind of sacrificed this for you, and if you fuck this up, or in this case, you know, if you're trying to be a comedian, it's kind of like frowned upon a little bit, you know, but until you make it, obviously.
Yeah, I think it's something where most parents just want you to be happy.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Yeah.
Parents used to be mean and cruel and like beat the shit out of you. And you know what I mean? Where nowadays, and I guess with the immigrant mentality, maybe there's some of that still, but like, I think people genuinely care about their kids, where before it was almost like a burden to have kids. You know what I mean? Like mental health, people are kind of like more aware of.
People are more aware of it now. I was having this conversation with one of my other comedian friends, and how like, yeah, I feel like the older generation, like, there was less awareness of your mental health and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think to a certain extent, there was a point, and I think we're kind of like edging out of it now, where like there was almost an
Definitely.
Like it was overdone.
Yeah.
And to the point where like a lot of people use it as a crutch.
Oh, for sure.
And it was kind of like they don't understand how.
It's the everybody gets a trophy thing.
Yeah. And then like, I don't know, maybe I sound like an empathetic asshole, but like,
no.
It's something where when people talk about it, it's like, how great is it that you get to sit there and be sad? Like right. you have the luxury to just sit there and be sad. Like, I know a lot of people that are trying to figure out their next meal.
Sure.
And they don't have time for that. They're trying to like keep moving and keep shit moving because. Yeah. So like.
That is kind of how I feel about therapy. It's like you're going to pay somebody $150 to tell them your problems, you know?
I think there's like there's therapy that I think is helpful.
I agree. Yeah.
But I think it's something where there's also, it can turn into something called rumination. And when you ruminate, that's where I think it's kind of fucked. Because I think once you ruminate, you're thinking about, rumination is the thinking of something terrible over and over and over again.
Right.
And then I know there's certain therapists that could use that and weaponize that for their own advantage.
Right.
But
because if you don't solve the problem, they keep getting paid.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's keep talking about it. Let's keep talking about your parents again and again and again. Right. Whereas if you work through an issue with a therapist who can help you kind of process it. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. I just feel like you should be able to talk to your friends and stuff, but that's probably also like a stupid way to think about it, right? That's like a boomer take.
No, I think that some people can get it passed through it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think for guys, for most guys at least, we can just go through life and be like, hey, this happened. And then if you have a boy that's somewhat stable in the head, he'll give you a logical like, oh, that's fucked. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And we'll sit there and talk about it. And then there's a certain point where we'll have a heart to heart and be like, don't be gay, dude. And just and then
that is kind of a guy thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
and
you could hate your best friend, right?
Yeah.
Have a couple beers, sitting out late at night, and it's just like, all right, dude, fuck it. You're an asshole. I hate you, but all right, we're cool.
We're cool.
And then never spoken of again.
Yeah. It's a wonderful thing. Like my best friend, he it's funny. So my best friend, I live with him, and he's gay, and every time that we have every time we have like a fight or something, I have no idea why, but it always leads.
Is he on his period or something?
I don't know. It leads to me cooking something, bringing it up to him when we're like, and then being like, hey, you're being a dick. And then him being like, my bad. And then us eating and sharing a beer. And then.
That's kind of nice.
It's nice, but I'm also like, am I the woman? Like, am I the woman, dude?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. But it works out. It works out.
Yeah. I live with my girlfriend and my fiance, and there is that thing of you get into a fight, like, is she gonna make me dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Like, how bad are we fighting right now?
Yeah.
That hasn't happened yet, but I also have not slept on the couch yet. I'm kind of proud of that. It's been about a year. Bro. Well, this would be the couch to get kicked out on. Yes.
Yeah. This is you got room on room, dude.
This is a pull-out couch, dude. Pull up.
This is a pull-out, dude. Damn.
Pretty slick, right?
No, this is pretty. You got spacious, bro.
Thank you.
This is fucking. You like brand new?
No, it's 100 years old, but
no, the couch.
Oh, the couch. No, this is probably, I don't even know. I got it from my parents' friend's friend or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, free couch though, right?
Free couch though. A free couch.
I just had to move it.
Oh, that's fucking nice as hell, dude.
Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome. I got this from the trash.
Here I'm bragging.
Yeah.
From the trash. Can you get it off my couch, please? I mean, just come on.
It's clean now. Yeah. Cozy.
So you're telling me the life of a barber / comedian doesn't pay?
Barber, yes.
Right. I feel like that's like, plus it's like a lot of cash, right? I mean, doesn't matter.
Are we gonna be screened by the IRS at all? It's I do well, much better than people might think.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because people kind of, it's like, oh, you don't have to go to college to cut hair. But one, it's a trade, right? That's what people say. It's definitely a skill. It's like you have to be good at it, right? Mm-hmm. Clientele, you're a people person. And it's as much as you want to work. If you can get 10 people a day, you're making bank. I mean,
yeah, it's
a great business to get into. And you can always use it. You're never going to forget how to do it, you know? Yeah. I mean,
with barber school, you have to go to barber school to become a barber.
Okay, right. You have to be certified.
You have to be certified. 90% of barbers in Chicago are not. We just so the thing is that they used to have inspectors to come by and see if you were certified. Chicago's very behind with They're very they're behind with a lot of their inspections, and also there's bigger things at hand.
Right.
The only time you're ever gonna get checked out is if you like infected somebody.
Right, if there's a reason for
if there's like
the police to look into you, right?
Yeah, that, and then it is a commonplace thing for especially South Side barbershops to sell more than just hair supplies.
Sure,
and so that's another reason why they get looked into a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the best money laundering things ever.
Definitely.
So that's the only reason that they'll check in there. For barber school, you have to do 1,500 hours of school, and then you have to pass their test and then the state board test. So I failed my test 3 times. So they make you go back.
Damn.
Yeah, they make you go back. So for reference, the barber test, the state exam, is not they don't ask you to do a haircut. They just ask you like about chemicals and certain diseases and whatnot.
Right.
So
skin layers and shit.
Yeah, skin layers, right. Whatnot. That
follicle.
Yeah, the occipital bone and the epidermis. But yeah, I failed it 3 times. They make you go back for a 250-hour refresher course.
Okay.
So you have.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I get it. But also,
Okay.
I found a school that had it.
Okay.
And it was kind of corrupt. So I just went and I was like, hey, could I just pay you a band and say I was here? And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't do that here. And I told her. And she's like, all right, we could work something out. So I only had to do like 10 hours.
Okay. Right. You had to be there, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I passed the test and I did it. I made it happen. And Then I was legit. But,
Okay.
But that's how you get into barbering school.
Okay, yeah, all right, I like it. It's a movie, man. I can see it now.
Yeah. So I jumped into barbering during COVID. I was like going to community school at Marine Valley, and I was like failing everything. The only class I passed was theater, which is like,
Sounds about right.
yeah, that doesn't help my case at all. Saying I live with my gay roommate. And shit, you know?
I meant that you became a comedian. Not that.
Okay.
I wasn't
Yeah.
even thinking about your gay roommate.
Oh, yeah, okay. Doesn't help it though. Yeah, that was the only thing that I passed there, and so I started cutting my little brothers. I'm the oldest of 10.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's 7 boys and 3
Mazel
girls.
tov.
Hell yeah, dude. And I started cutting their hair, and I was like, I kind of like this, and I was like, I'll start doing this. I did that, and then I started working at the shop in Wicker Park, and I got fired my first week. Just because I was bad.
Oh my god.
And
So you got complaints?
yeah. Oh yeah, dude. It was awful.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I never thought about that, but there could be some anxiety after you're done with the haircut and you go, "Do you like it?" And they're like, "No."
So
Because they're like judging you, but it's also like it's their head, so it's like a tattoo. Like it's
kind of like I have control over the next 3 weeks of your life.
yeah.
But I think it was something where everybody else around, I told them, hey, I'm really new at this. And then everybody else had like 10 plus years experience except for me. And yeah, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I ended
But it's
up,
also like you got to get just like reps.
yeah, you have to get reps.
You just have to keep cutting hair.
You have to, yeah.
There's no
Like
way to
people ask me like, how did you learn how to cut hair? And I was like, I fucked a lot of people up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like driving. Like you don't learn how to drive in driving school. They teach you what to do like when it comes to like, oh, it's a stop sign. Oh,
Right.
you know.
The rules, when you can merge, right.
Yeah. But you don't learn how to drive till you drive.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. So I guess it is good that you start with your brother.
Started with my brothers. And then I started working at the shop I work at now because the owner of that shop, it's Alfredo's Barbershop on Chicago and State.
Shout out to them.
Shout out Alfredo's. And so the owner, Alfredo, wore a toupee for a long time. A barber with a toupee, whatever. And that toupee was made by my grandpa's ex from high school.
What?
That they maintained friends,
Okay.
and she was friends with my grandma.
Okay.
And he needed a barber. He mentioned it to her. She mentioned it to my grandma. My grandma said, my grandson's a barber. And he said, send him through. And I showed up. He was like, we can start. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I just was there for a little bit. I left for like 3 months to work at this other shop. I didn't like what was going on there. And then I went back and I've been there since.
Wow. Yeah, so I was going to ask, but I think you just answered my question. Is there beef between the barber shop? Is it all buddies and friends hanging out? Like, is it stressful? Are you guys, like, fighting for the best clients and stuff?
I think there's the only time we ever, I would say, like, fight over a client is more so, like, if we know, because if you have somebody that's only a walk-in and doesn't go to anybody else, or it will go to anybody,
Yeah.
then there's only one guy that I could think of that we've ever been like that with. His name's bleep out his name.
Okay. Yeah.
But he's the shit. So he's this old guy that comes in. He will tip you no less than like $80.
What?
Yeah. But he comes in, he gets a shave and a shampoo,
Okay.
and that's what he does. He a short story that sums him up is one of the other barbers cut his hair, and he came in like 10 minutes before we were closing. He's like, can you give me a haircut, a shave, and a shampoo? And he's like, okay. And he cuts his hair, does all that, and he get that. Mind you, that service at the time was like $40.
Okay.
Gives him $180, and he tells him, he's like, you don't always need to overtip. And he says, do you make too much money? And he's like, no, I don't make too much money. And he's like, well, I did. And then he just walks out.
That's awesome.
Just boss, just big dick everybody. And like, yeah, he's an interesting guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a great guy.
Yeah, he's just shit. He's the shit, dude. Yeah.
And that's kind of cool that he even knows, like, I'll go to anybody because it's not fair if I just go to one guy. Like, I should spread the love. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do have one coworker I'm kind of like, I don't care for.
Yeah.
But it's what it is. Besides that, I think it's something where everybody minds their own business.
Yeah.
For the most part, it is like a cool little. It's like a little family. It's only a 4-chair shop.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, small.
Yeah. So we have to figure out how we're gonna work with each other.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's pretty peaceful.
That's good.
Also, like my clients, all our clients are very much. We're all very, very different from each other. So for a long time, I was the youngest person there. I'm still the youngest person there, but I was the youngest there by like 30 years. It was me, then a 50-year-old, then an 80-year-old, and then another like 80-year-old. And I was the only one that doesn't look white.
Right.
So then I would just get all the young guys and all the minorities and shit.
Right.
So they would all come to me, and then everybody would kind of get their own age group accordingly.
That makes sense.
But so everybody,
you know what's stylish or what they're wanting the look to be or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. How is your hair so big? I mean, I don't want to, glaze you here, but
how is this shit like doing this?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got like 80s rock star hair. It's kind of crazy.
It just does that. Not to sound like just so fucking cool. And it's just fucking. it just does this.
No, it's sick, dude.
My family, they'll say that if I'm on the Mexican side, they say I look like this one Mexican singer called Marco Antonio Solis.
Okay.
You know who that is?
No.
I'm gonna show you Marco Antonio Solis.
That's awesome.
But he was a singer in like the 80s, and
you got it shaved on the side. Yes, you do look like him.
Here we go.
It's got the same kind of wave.
Yeah.
But it's shaved on the sides, right?
Just right there.
Okay.
Because when I get it braided, that way it's like
looks clean.
Looks better.
Yeah. But it's still that big, even missing like a sizable chunk.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if I don't have, once I get tired of this, I'm definitely gonna just either do a slick back or do like a buzz and just restart it again.
How long have you been growing out?
Like a year.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like 3 years.
No, that's
crazy. I've got a little flow chop.
Yeah, you got a little lettuce right there.
Not even close. I can't even grow any face. I get like just my chin basically. That's it. I have no beard.
And you get the Fred Durst.
Yes, like if I actually just like let it grow out, I would have like a long chin, and then like transparent mustache, and then just nothing on the side.
Just nothing.
I hate it. I want a beard, dude. I want to be like a lumberjack.
How tall are you?
Like 6'4",
6'4". Okay, don't be a greedy bastard, bro. Can't have it all, dude. I'm 5'5", bro. I had to fucking God had to make sure everybody was equal, dude.
That's true, right? You gotta spread the love.
Spread the love, man. Yeah. Greedy fucking bastard.
I never thought about it like that. You're right. I should be counting my privileges, right? I should.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. Jeez, man.
That's so funny.
Wanting it all. Get the free nice couch, and he wants a beer too.
Right.
Jeez, man.
That's so funny. I want to check the cameras real quick just to make sure we're recording.
Okay.
Cool. Anything you specifically want to talk about? Do you have shows you want to plug or your Instagram and stuff like that?
So you said James and Jar recommended me.
Yeah.
So me and him have a show we're gonna do together. I started, like I told you earlier, I produce my own show.
Yeah.
And I do them out of barbershops.
Genius.
And so this one's gonna be at Sweeney Todd's. It's an interesting name for a shop.
Sure.
They're cool people. This is gonna be in the South Loop, like maybe 2 blocks from the Wintrust Arena.
Okay, cool.
So sometimes I'll have themes to the shows. This one in particular is like a peace in the Middle East. So it's just Jews and Arabs. So I'm having...
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
That's so funny.
So I have James on it.
Yeah.
So he's going to co-host it with me. So basically, like, I'm going to start out the show and be like, so he's half Latino, half Arab. I'm half Jewish, half Latino. So it takes one Latino to bring them together. that's the message.
That's awesome.
I have gotten a little flack for it, and they've been like, oh, this is divisive or whatever. But it's like, it's to bring us together in laughter.
Yeah. You're trying to be edgy to get the people in the door, but at the end of the day, you're right. You're trying to peace in the Middle East.
Peace in the Middle East, too.
Yeah, that's good.
I have I did Laugh Factory recently.
Cool.
That was my first time doing that.
That's awesome. How does that compare to a bar show or an open mic or whatever?
Like worlds apart. Worlds apart. Yeah. When you're doing a comedy club, you're going somewhere where people are going to laugh.
Right.
They want to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
When
they're paying money to.
They're paying money to do that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go to like a bar and they just happen to come in, it's kind of something where it's like, I guess, or
that's the best you're gonna get is fine.
Fine, yeah.
I'll say
if sometimes the booze helps and you're getting an even bigger laugh.
That's true.
But definitely doing those comedy clubs, especially when you send in a clip for a show, they want the clip from a club.
Oh yeah,
because it makes it look more legit.
Got that Laugh Factory sign behind you? Yeah.
Yeah, it helps out a lot. That one I won through. There's something called Vouch. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Mm-mm.
So this is a group called the Comedy Gazelle. It's a journal run by Jeremy Ameti, and he'll run 2 auditions a month, and he'll have it at 2 different locations. And if you do well, you get to do like a bigger audition at the Laugh Factory, and he calls it Vouch.
Cool.
And so he'll bring in other producers from like Zanies, Babs, Red Room, and if they like what you said, they'll put you on their show. So we're still waiting to see. When is this coming out?
This will be like 3 weeks from now. So
3 weeks from now.
Away,
so
yeah.
we will find out which shows I got picked from. Because they haven't posted it yet, so we'll find out.
Gotcha.
But
this might be the New Year's episode. Now that I say that.
Hey, okay. I'll see you next year.
Whoa, boy! All the way back from 2025. That's awesome. So what's the best club? What's the best room to perform in? Like what's everyone trying to get to? What's the best show in the city?
The best show.
Is it Zanies, Old Town?
I think doing Zanies, the big 3 are definitely Zanies, Old Town, and Laugh Factory. Or I'm not fucking Zanies, Laugh Factory, and Second City.
Okay.
Those are the 3 big comedy clubs. And if you get those 3, it looks really good on your resume. At the end of the day, like, it doesn't... I've been told by a lot of the guys that have done those, like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme. Yeah. But also, like, it'd be really cool to get them.
Right, it's like a badge each,
Yeah. Like, I'm doing Zanies in January. They got a show called Super 6. Cool. It's on Mondays. I'm going to do that one. Yeah, I'm doing a couple shows the first week.
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm doing Babs Comedy Club in Forest Park. Then I'll do Zanies. Then I'll do the Tuesday Good Show. And then I'm going to do a show in Naperville.
All right. I just had the Naperville guy on. That episode hasn't come out yet. Do you know that guy?
Who's the Naperville guy?
He's got a song, I love downtown Naperville. You know this? He's got a little dance that he does.
Hell no. For some reason, I don't like most people from Naperville. I shouldn't say that after I...
He was a great guy.
Yeah. So the dudes, one on their own, usually cool. It's when they get in a pack.
Sure.
When they get in a pack, they get all fratty.
I was going to say, yeah, I could picture it. It's like khaki shorts and...
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
shoes.
Part of that, but also, like, some of them are... how would I say? They just get really broy, like over the top broy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like they like to flex that they're a consulting firm and shit, and I'm like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, for the most part, they're pretty cool.
Right.
For the most part, the girls, in my experience, have been very
cunty.
Very cunty. Yeah, in my experience.
That'd be tough because you're trying to like impress them, and they'll never be impressed. And yeah, that's how this area is too. So I grew up out in the suburbs. Like I didn't grow up over here, but I moved to Evanston, like I said, in the last year.
Which suburb?
I grew up in Bartlett, but then I went to South Elgin High School.
Okay.
But so like out west basically. But anyway, so out here, Winnetka and Highland Park and shit, that's like real rich people shit. That's like old money kind of thing.
Yeah.
Naperville kind of has that too. But like New Trier High School is like the big high school over here. And I would assume the politics of whose daddy has the most money is probably like on everybody's mind and everybody's talking about it.
For me, it's never been that. It's just more so that they just come from very different worlds.
Yeah.
And so when somebody like me comes around and is like, "What's up?" You know, it's usually,
"Hey, shalom, bro."
Shalom, bro.
I'm trying to do Mexican and Jewish at the same time.
Mexican and Jewish.
I'm trying to figure it
that's
out.
why earlier I was like, "Oh yeah, vey."
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oy way.
Oye, way. Yeah. Like, it's more of
Matzo ball sopa.
Matzo ball sopa. Sure.
Come on. You gotta help me here. Gefilte fish tacos.
Gefilte fish cock. Yeah, that sounds awful. Soggy ass taco.
Sorry, go on.
But I've noticed that the kind of girl that is into me that is from those areas is into me specifically because I am from those areas, like not from their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They don't like where they came from, so they're looking for something different.
Yeah.
Right.
So like anytime I go on a date with a girl from like the burbs, especially a really nice burb, I'll take them to like semi the hood.
Sure.
And they're always like, "Wow, this is so nice."
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah. And thenLl take them to like a taco spot.
Right.
And then I'll pop out
They
the
got
Spanish.
birria here. And they're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
No, they have birria amor. And then,
That's hilarious.
got a whole system, dude. It's all.
That is genius because I'm sure that could be intimidating, right? Because it's like you said, it's like kind of different cultures, different worlds, or whatever, and you're just meeting. You're not on a first date anyway, so it's kind of awkward, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be like, fuck it, I'll play this up. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like some of my friends that like they want to hang out in the River North, and then I'll be like, so like for example, I got a friend who he's like this light skinned black dude, and the thing is that like when you're trying to hit on white girls, and it's either they like non-white guys or they don't.
Right.
And so you just got to work with that, and you got to hope the Haley that you hit on just happens to be
Down. Right.
Yeah. So I always tell them, "Hey, let's go X, Y, and Z," and it's usually like a Latin bar.
Moe's Cantina.
The Mine, and there's more luck there. You know?
Sure.
But yeah, that's usually when it comes to like.
Gotcha.
That.
I guess that makes sense. Also, having them wingman is huge.
Oh yeah, having a wingman's.
If you're by yourself, I guess that depends. Because if you're by yourself, that could work to your advantage too. Because then you can kind of do whatever you want. But having somebody there makes it feel like, oh, this guy's a friend. He's not a weirdo. You know, there's a big benefit to that.
Like with this guy, definitely like, I was raised on Rondo out there, bro. I was passionate, just like my friends, isn't he hot? You know, like
Right.
So because he's obviously doesn't fit in the area, like in the like with the Latinos.
Right.
But that worked for my advantage. I was like, "Hey, my friend doesn't really know how to dance this music. Can you teach him?"
Right.
And they'll be like, "I don't really know." And I'll be like, "Here, actually teach him." And then he's just like, "Okay."
Genius.
And then it was funny. This one specific time, he brought a friend. The friend's just standing there. I said, "Do you want somebody to dance with?" He said, "No, I got a girlfriend," which is great. God bless you. But if you ain't playing, you coaching. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Yeah.
And he wasn't coaching, bro. not even getting the water, nothing. So I just let this guy he disappeared. And
That's funny.
Then I went to go do my own thing, and my buddy followed suit. I feel like you gotta help out the boys.
Yeah, definitely. What else are you doing out there, you know?
Yeah.
Game time, you know?
It's game time, exactly. We prepped for the big day, dude.
Exactly. Everything's on the line.
Everything's on the line.
So how is it at, do you know?
Yeah. Cool guy.
Because he was kind of being like, yeah, you know, at these open mics, you know, you're hooking up with the chick in the bathroom or something. Like how does it get down at those things? Is that been your experience too or no?
In my experience, I think it was something where originally I got into comedy. You know how when you get out of a relationship and you like have all this time?
Sure.
So like that was my thing, is I had just a bunch of free time. And then I was like, there's only so much you could lift, you know?
Right.
So, you know? And so then I was like, I had enough people tell me I was funny. So I was like, I'll go try to do comedy.
Yeah.
That's how I initially got into comedy. And then I would try to date. And then I kind of realized like, you can do this after you have something established in comedy.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to do comedy. I dated one comedian for a couple months, and it didn't work out, but we didn't end like bad or anything. It was very amicable. Because the other thing too is like we have to see each other.
Yeah.
So I think for me, either you do have a little bit of, it looks good when you kill, and there are girls there. But at the same time, like most of these open mics, they're like in really different, like hole in the wall places where you're gonna get hole in the wall girls. I sound like I don't know.
I think wasn't speaking very highly of the woman that he was hooking up with in the bathrooms at these places.
Oh yeah. This is just no. God bless him. You know what I'm saying? In the words of Dimitri Venice, God forgive him. You know. But yeah, it's something where like it does look good. Like when you kill, it is easy to pick up women after
because everybody likes you. You did good. You made everybody like you. Yeah.
In my case, I've definitely had it where like the host kind of like somehow wingmans me. Just because a lot of times at a lot of these mics, you've met a few of us. Like not many of us are like the best looking, you know. And again, I don't want to sound like.
Are you the best looking one?
I sometimes. It's just because I feel like a cocky asshole right now.
The hair goes a long way. I feel like
it does go a long way, but also like sometimes a lot of these comedians just don't have like just grooming shit down, you know.
Yeah, because again, it's like you're dedicating your entire life to this. You know, you're doing this every night, and you know.
Sometimes a shower is just like it helps. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel I'm trying to not sound like a fucking.
Yeah, no, I get it. I think that's common though. I think a lot of comedians are kind of known to be kind of gross and whatever, you know. But
yeah.
Also, it used to be a thing where like you couldn't be attractive and be a comedian. Like you were supposed to be like gross and ugly or
so like certain people can't. Like if I make a joke about, my
life sucks.
Yeah. Or like, doesn't it suck when you look like this? And it's like, I've had it where like, I've workshopped it with a couple other comedians and like, go fuck yourself. Like,
or if you're like, oh, I'm so fat, I can't do this. Everyone's like, dude, you're not fat. You're clearly in shape.
Yeah, it's like shit like that. So I have had to like make jokes that are just like it's harder for me to do self-depreciating shit.
Right.
Because it's not that I can't do it. It's just... I've learned that people don't see me like that.
Right. If you, throughout the act or the set, you kind of tell a story and then by the end of it, people are on your side and understand, and then you make a self-deprecating joke, then it's like they understand where it comes from. But if automatically you're like, women never go out on dates with me, everyone's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. It's
interesting.
Again, I'm really not trying to sound like.
I think we get it.
Huh?
I think everybody gets it. We understand.
Yeah. Okay.
You're not being an asshole.
Okay.
Have you done roast battle?
I've not done roast battle. I've been trying to get on it. It's one of so like working in a lot of those comedy clubs. It's one of those things where like you have to like continuously hit them up or know somebody. A lot of comedy is knowing somebody.
Yeah.
It's very much who you know. It's very seldomly like how funny you are.
Right.
Because I've seen a lot of people that were hilarious, but they didn't get on because they didn't know the right person, or they just weren't in the right circle, or they just rubbed somebody the wrong way. So for me, I'm definitely trying to network into those things. It is, I would say, a little, in my experience, I feel like it's been a little more difficult because of, one, I'm from the south side, and everybody else is either not from here or from the north side.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm usually like the only one not, you know? And I think it's something as well where like on the north side, I kind of did it on purpose, where I did try focusing on comedy on the north side because I would stick out. But it's also, I've noticed how it's played against me sometimes, where it's like, oh, like you're also like not necessarily from this little group of people either.
Like, and where it's almost like a more LGBT liberal sort of friendly type of comedy on the north side, I've noticed, where then other comedians on the south side, there isn't that lean. And maybe I'm putting a political spin on it when they would say, you know, that's not what I'm doing at all, but it's, does that make sense?
No, it totally makes sense.
Because I have interviewed a decent, at least 30 comedians at this point now, from all over the city. And there is definitely like kind of different groups and factions and stuff. And no disrespect to any of those people.
No, absolutely. Like those guys are hilarious.
Yeah. I do a lot of different artists and musicians and stuff like that too. But like,
no, that's a fair assessment.
So yeah, I was gonna say, why wouldn't you go on the south side? You made a cognizant decision to try to do it on the north side because you might stand out more because of your differences.
Just more so like I'm usually like one of like 3 non-white people.
That's so interesting. That's so smart though.
Yeah. So for me, it's kind of like, okay, well, at least I might get a little DI booking, you know?
Right. Or not even that, but like your stories are going to be different than everybody else's.
Yeah. So that's why I've noticed it's played in my favor. Because like not everybody has a story of how, you know, being from the south side.
Yeah.
And I've noticed there was a certain point where I noticed that a lot of my comedy caters more to like north side theme. I did an audition in at Riddles Comedy Club in Alsip.
Okay.
And
so that's south suburbs, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But it's a black room.
Gotcha.
So black rooms and white rooms and Latino rooms are all very different.
Right.
And that is when I realized like, oh shit, like my shit doesn't translate well to this. So I remember asking, I think it was Mike Knight.
I don't know him.
Mike Knight, he has a podcast, so he's a funny guy.
Okay, cool. I'll hit him up.
He I think was telling me how in those rooms they have to feel more involved rather than
the audience does.
The audience does, yeah. Whereas in a white room, it's not necessarily the same thing.
Right. They'll sit, listen, and clap and laugh. Whereas the black audience, if you're not funny, they're going to say it. Or
they're going to say it, and then also I've noticed it's easier to lose control of the room in a black room. Even in a Latino room, too. The first Latino room I did was a show called Small World.
Okay.
The show is called The Bridges Up. It's at a bar called Small World. It's Acapito Rodriguez's show. Out in like South Deering, like way like east side south.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know any of that.
But it was my first like Latino crowd, and like I killed.
Great.
I lost them I was supposed to do 10 minutes. I lost them at the 9-minute mark. I had a joke about how I used to date single moms, and a lot of them happened to be Latinas. And my friends were thinking that was my type, but that was not the case. It's just hard to date Latinas past the age of 14 without kids. And that joke does well in black and white rooms. They do not appreciate it. I think it hit Will a little too close to home.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if you change. What did you say? 14?
14, yeah.
I wonder if you said 16 or 18. If maybe that would be better. You know what I mean? Like maybe it would be less uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But 14 is hilarious because it's like you're exaggerating. So
it's exaggerating mostly. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom was 19 when she had me. Like it's like
my great grandparents had kids when they were like 18, I think. That was my grandma. Then my grandma had my dad when she was like 17, and then my dad had my oldest sister when he was, I think, 20 or something like that. So I've known my I've known two great grandmothers. Isn't that insane?
That is crazy. My grandma was.
You're one of 10. I'm sorry. You're right. You're about to hit me with some crazy. I've got an uncle who's 3 years old right now or something.
3 years. No. No. I had to think about that. But I definitely. So my grandfather was 30 when he met my grandma.
Okay.
She was 15. And so he had a whole family in Mexico already. He was a traditional Mexican man.
Sure.
And so this is a more common story than you may think.
Oh, I believe it.
So he had a family in Mexico. He had 5 kids. His oldest son was 13. So I do have an uncle that's 2 years younger than my grandma.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. When they're in the same room, sometimes I'm like,
right.
You guys are the same age, basically. Like,
do they get along, or is there like a weird like resentment kind of?
I
guess it's the son, so why would he really give a shit?
They didn't really have a beef with my grandma per se, but they definitely had a beef with my grandpa because the way and my mom and them, because the way they saw it was like you guys were the other family.
Right, you left the family, right?
Yeah. But there is a good chunk of the family that were like, I met them. They like accepted us more.
You understand that you're still part of the family, or related.
Yeah,
or
we just didn't necessarily grow up with them. That was the family that we would go visit in Pilsen.
Okay, interesting. Okay. So 15. Oh my God, that's crazy. So, but the other family was in Mexico?
Initially.
No? And then he moved him here?
No. He moved here.
Okay.
And then they came as they got older.
Gotcha. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's how it used to go back in the day, I guess. Dude, people would have other families like on the other side of town. Like,
yeah,
that's wild. Before the internet and shit, like before you could be like.
I had this one client, this old guy Gary. He comes in and he's like, I'm like, you got any kids? He's like, I got a few. I was like, okay. I'm like, how many of you guys? He's like 8. And I'm like, you're not really giving me solid numbers, bro. It's very, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, how many grandkids you guys like? I don't really know. And I was like, well, where they at? And he was like, some are there, some are here. And I was like, all right.
Jeez.
And I was like, what did you do for work? And he's like, I did what I did.
What the
I was like, all right, dude, cool. The only thing that I remember about this guy was that his wife told me that I was the only barber. He was 85 when I met him. I'm the only barber that he ever came to twice.
That's kind of a compliment.
It was a compliment.
Yeah.
But he had a buzz. So I was like, all right, sure, I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, he'd get a buzz and then he'd get a shave. Shaving old people is like, it's like doing surgery, bro.
It is kind of dangerous, yeah.
Because like it's like curtains right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta like stretch it. You know what I mean? You could like draw a painting of somebody and then stretch it and then watch them get old. You know what I'm saying?
God. Why not just keep a beard?
They're old and they're used to like being clean shaven.
Yeah, it's a kind of a trend. Everybody has mustaches now.
Yeah.
Facial hair is a lot more common, I feel like. Which I could do clean shaven, but I've got a butt chin. So I feel like it looks too weird when I'm.
You don't got too much of a butt chin. I've seen some tushes on a chin, bro.
I don't know. I feel like I look weird, but then I don't have any facial hair, so it's like, anyways.
I feel like I grow a beard because it's like the same reason I grow my hair. Like I got to do it for the ones that can't. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. Like you said, I should just be grateful for what I've got.
Grateful for what you got, dude.
Got my blessings.
Yeah. Anytime I tell a bald guy that I'm gonna buzz my hair, they're like, "I hope you die." You know, like
right. Some guys can pull it off, but like I actually have done buzz cuts before. I shaved my head in middle school because one of the kids on our class got cancer, and so we all like shaved our head for him. And so I know my head shape is terrible. It's like cone head, weird bumps and stuff, and so I've just always been terrified of losing my hair. And I feel like I've gotten thinner, but I've sort of like plateaued. Like I don't know. I felt like I was like losing it like crazy, and then I kind of haven't.
You're like maintaining.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound real now that I say it out loud. So
no. Like how old are you?
I'm about to be 27.
27, and most of the damage is done.
You think so?
No, I know so. Yeah. If anything, after this, I'll tell you a couple tips and tricks.
Like medicine or?
Yeah.
I know. I just feel like I've heard that like messes with your body and stuff.
So finasteride does.
Okay.
Finasteride fucks with your como se llama. You know what I mean?
Right.
Minoxidil, you'll be Gucci.
Oh. Okay.
Minoxidil, if anything, that kind of keeps it at bay.
Right.
And I don't know what your situation looks like, but from what it sounds like,
I'm completely bald underneath the side. No, I still have pretty good hair, but
okay, yeah, you got a solid.
It's just on the sides. It's like slowly going back.
Yeah, just pop a little drops on there, and you'll be all right.
I kind of said like until I have kids, I wanted to hold off on medicine like that. You know, I don't know. I feel like that would like, potentially mess with reproductive something. I don't know.
Sure. I mean, if your girl likes you like this, then God bless you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if your girl wants to date a bald man for the rest of her life, you know, sure. Would you go to Turkey?
Would I go to Turkey?
If you were bald.
If I were bald? Can I still grow my beard?
True. If you've got a beard, you can be bald.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, because I could grow my beard, I'd accept it.
What about guys that are bald but keep the horseshoe on the side and then rock hats? So you're kind of faking it. Like you keep like a tight fade so it looks like you've got hair, you know?
I hate those guys when they come into the shop, dude. Like, let me get a fade. I'm like, you want to fade into nothing, dude? Like,
right.
What are you asking for? Just accept it.
Right. You just got to do
it. Just accept it. Yeah, I feel like because I could grow a beard, I think I'm fine. Or even if you could grow a stash. As long as you could grow some sort of facial hair.
Something, yeah. If you're just bald, you look like a cancer patient. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be tough.
Yeah. I had a guy who he would wear a piece and I would like tell him every time like this looks awful. I would like or like when it's like the comb over kind of like crazy long hairs, you're like, dude. So there's a new version of it where like they bring it all forward. And they do this shit where like they do kind of like that, but they'll bring it up and they'll be like, just don't cut it right here because I'm trying to cover it. I'm like, you're not hiding shit, you know that? Like,
right, like
looks like a damn barcode, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody is like embarrassed for you.
Yeah.
Like, when you see like you're like, oh, this guy.
Yeah. Like the wind is your enemy, dude. Like
that's like when Trump's like the hair blows over.
Yeah. Like what are you doing, man? Like you just gotta accept it.
Dude, some of those like Chinese pieces or like black dudes for whatever, like black hair looks great in the when you like the glue on, you know, like wigs and shit. Like if I was a black dude, but also black guys look good with the shaved head. So it's kind of like, again, if you're going bald, just do it. You know,
sometimes.
Yeah.
If you got a good, it's all really just in your head shape.
Yeah.
There's some people with some noggins. You know what I'm saying? Some fucking domes. They're thinking. You know what I'm saying? They done thoughts. They done thought stuff.
What are you thinking about so much? I want to get in my bathroom. You know the Thinker? You ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
Sculpture. I want to get like a little statue and put it in my bathroom because it looks like he's taking a shit. I think that's so funny.
When I moved in with my roommate, he had a picture of like him in his car, and I was like, "Bro, can we change this, bro? Because I don't want to stare at you while I'm fucking making a number 2, bro." Like, I was like squeezing one out, and I'm just like, I don't want to look at you in your Mazda. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Those fucking rims, Mazda.
yeah. Like, what are you doing, man?
That I would maybe allow that picture on the fridge amongst other photos.
Yeah, for sure.
But a picture on the wall of you and your car?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's like bro's apartment. You know, how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, so you're a little bit younger, but still, you're grown up.
Yeah. He's older than me. He's 24. He's 30.
Okay. Old ass man.
Old ass man, bro. Shout out Abel. But no, we changed it to remember that scene in Pulp Fiction?
Sure.
Where he takes the burger away?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Samuel L. Jackson and it just says stairs motherfuckerly. And we have that instead now.
I like that.
And then that was our compromise.
That's fun. I went to a bar on Saturday or Friday, and in the men's room, it was just all these pictures of basically naked women, just like the entire bathroom was just that. It's so funny. Like you flip on the light and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool.
I've seen those where but they're like pointing at you like, ha. I've seen that one.
That's so funny. There was one bar I went to, I forget, somewhere downtown, and in the bathroom, like in front of all the urinals, was like every single Sports Illustrated cover, like in like year order. Mm-hmm. And so it was like a full bar, so we're all pissing, and somebody was just like, oh man, Kate Upton 2014 or whatever it was, and everybody like kind of looked over like, oh yeah, I remember that one. It was so funny.
A reminiscent of Jagoffery, dude.
It was so funny. It's like we were all the same age. It was like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
That was just guys being dudes.
Made watching the Detroit Tigers a little fucking different for us.
Right. Well, all right, buddy. We're over an hour. I guess one more time, your Instagram or your barbershop if you want to get clients or whatever you want to promote.
The Instagram is Jason Issac Comedy. It's Isaac with 2 S's, Issac. My mom spelled it wrong when I was born.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's what happens when your mom didn't have a GED when you were born. But it's Jason Issac Comedy. We got a show December 20th, Sweeney Todd. It's $10 tickets. We're having $5 beers, $5 seltzers,
beautiful,
$5 shots. For every 2 drinks you get, it's a free shot.
This can be a fun show.
Oh yeah, dude. That we're gonna be making jokes about the Middle East and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. So as a goy, do you think I could go to this show and I'd be okay?
Dude. Yeah, goys welcome. The goys, the boys, the goys that are questionable. You know what I mean? Like
the BBs,
the BBs.
What's the Muslim version of that? What's the male version?
I don't know, dude. The infidels? Brothers?
Anyways.
But yeah, December 20th, check out that show. Tomorrow, I run a show with Javier Castillo. He's another funny guy. I run a show with him at The Crib. That's what the place is called. It's called Talk About It. Talk About It Tuesdays. It's
You're a marketing genius.
So I run that with him, another funny guy. That'll be tomorrow. We have it every other Tuesday.
Cool.
Then Friday, I got a show at Serge Billards.
Cool.
It'll be While You're Actually Funny. It's a show by Marco Serino. And Saturday, I got a show at Comedy Plex in Oak Park with Matt Torres and Chris Walker.
That's awesome, dude. You're all over the place. You're a fucking pro.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Hey, and thank you for popping my cherry, Bob. This is my first podcast.
Yeah, dude. I thought it went great.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You're a pro on the mic.
Appreciate it.
All right. We are out.
Ladies and gentlemen.